You can feel very happy while practicing breathing and smiling. The conditions are available. You can do it in a meditation hall. You can do it at home. You can do it in a park, along the riverside, anywhere. I would like to suggest that in each home we have a tiny room for breathing. We have a room for sleeping, a room for eating, and a room for cooking. Why not have one room for breathing? Breathing is very important. Meditation in Daily Life by Thich Nhat Hanh. I suggest that room be decorated very simply and not be too bright. You may want to have a small bell, one with a beautiful sound, a few cushions or chairs, and perhaps a pot of flowers, to remind us of our true nature. Children can arrange flowers in mindfulness, smiling. If your household has 5 members, you can have 5 cushions or chairs, plus a few for guests. From time to time, you might like to invite a guest to come and sit and breathe with you for 5 minutes or 3 minutes. If you want to have a statue or a painting of a Buddha, please be choosy. Many times I see Buddhas who are not relaxed and peaceful. The artists who make them do not practice breathing, smiling. Be choosy if you ask a Buddha to come home. A Buddha should be smiling, happy, beautiful, for the sake of our children. If they look at the Buddha and don't feel refreshed and happy, then it is not a good statue. If you don't find a beautiful Buddha, wait and have a flower instead. A flower is a Buddha. A flower has Buddha nature. I know of families where children go into a room like that after breakfast, sit down and breathe 10 times, in out 1, in out 2, in out 3, 10 times, and then they go to school. This is a very beautiful practice. If your child doesn't wish to breathe 10 times, how about 3 times? Beginning the day with being a Buddha is a very nice way to start the day. If we are a Buddha in the morning and we try to nourish the Buddha throughout the day, we may be able to come home at the end of a day with a smile. The Buddha is still there. When you become agitated, you do not have to do or say anything. Just follow your breathing and walk slowly into that room. The room for breathing also symbolizes our own inner Buddha land, so we can enter it whenever we need to, even if we are not at home. I have a friend who, whenever he becomes agitated, enters the breathing room in his home. He sits down respectfully, breathes in and out 3 times, invites the bell to sound, and recites the Gatha. Immediately he feels better. If he needs to sit longer, he stays there. From time to time, while his wife is preparing dinner, she hears the sound of the bell, and it reminds her to be mindful in her work. At such times, she deeply appreciates her husband. He is so wonderful, quite different from others. He knows how to deal with anger. If she has been irritated, her own resentment subsides. Sometimes she stops cutting vegetables and goes into the breathing room to sit with him. This picture is so lovely, more beautiful than an expensive painting. Doing things in this way has a good effect on everyone. Teaching by example, not just with words. When your child is agitated, you don't have to say, "Go to that room." You can take his or her hand and walk together into the room for breathing and sit quietly together. This is the best education for peace. It is really beautiful to begin the day by being a Buddha. Each time we feel ourselves about to leave our Buddha, we can sit and breathe until we return to our true self. There are 3 things I can recommend to you. Arranging to have a breathing room in your home, a room for meditation, practicing breathing, sitting for a few minutes every morning at home with your children, and going out for a slow walking meditation with your children before going to sleep. Just 10 minutes is enough. These things are very important. They can change our civilization.